Shoutouts! Welcome to the 439th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is November 13, Monday. So I'm taking the privilege to make a video today. You may have seen my other video where we visited Manila Memorial again last Saturday. And last Saturday was also Mama's 73rd birthday. So today I'm just gonna share with you guys my MTOs, and mostly MTOs because I am focusing on them more because they are due maybe next week or this November. So starting off with some hats that I was able to continue working are these ones. So the first one is this poo hat. I was able to work on some of the rounds of orange here. I was able to pick up some yarn from my stash to finish that round. And then I was able to work on the brim in red. So now it is just missing some ears. And I still have that stitch marker over there. And then I was also able to whip up the brim part for the frog hat. So I was able to do that. So now I am gonna work on the other hats here. And this one is gonna be a Kero P1. It is using an emerald colored green here. And for this one, I'm anticipating working on it because I am gonna use this pink one for the pig that I'm working on. So I'm gonna use this one first, and the leftover I will continue using for this My Melody hat here. Then another one that I'm continuing working on is this Batsmaro inspired one. I am on that part where I'm anticipating the length of it because this is gonna be a bonnet and not a bucket hat. I have another one in yellow, and for this one I don't know if I'm gonna turn into a minion hat instead because I'm that part where I'm past the black part for the strap of the eyes. And then I have this other one here. I was not able to continue working on it because I don't have the necessary shade of yarn, and I think I used a jumbo milk cotton for this one, but I'm still gonna work on it. I wanted to go back to Dyno Mix to purchase some yarns that I needed and also some yarns that I wanted to try out. And then for my MTOs for my classmate from high school, I have made this pig here, the head and the body part, and I was able to also put in the safety eyes and the nose for this. So now I just needed to work on the ears and the hands along with the feet for this one. And she really came out very big. I didn't expect him or her to be this big, but the body part is bigger than the head because I have seen from the reference that it is that way. Although some of the stitch markers that I use have left some holes on some parts of it, but I'm hoping that it is not that visible. So that is gonna be the pig, and I'm gonna try to show you this one once it is finished. And my classmate's friend is having a vacation on November 18th, so kinda extended my due date in working for these projects. And then I have also whipped up the big puffin bird. I was able to work on it and also attach the safety eyes. I chose this big one here because I think it is much better using this one. It also has a line going this way, so I'm going to also incorporate that. And I was able to close the top part, so now I will be able to work on the hat and the beak for this popping bird right here. And then I'm gonna make another one because he wanted me to make him two of this. So now I will be able to just have this one as a reference for the other one. And I'm quite happy that I have made a slant part for this part here. So it is something that I have learned while working on it. So I'm quite happy to learn something new. So that is a puffing bird. I roomaged my cabinet for some items. I was able to send Melai some tumbler holders, slip-ons, and some cell holders because she is attending or joining another bazaar on November 15 to 17, and she has another one on Sunday. So I was able to send her some items to sell or to resell. And I'm rummaging my cabinet. I have seen this hats here that is half finished. So I'm thinking of maybe turning this one into a Monster Inc. inspired one, the Sully or the Sullivan Monster. I have made about 2 or 3 of them already, and it is in this color right here. So it is quite nice because I'm going to send Melay again another package for December, and that bazaar has a theme of toy con. So there's going to be toy inspired, craft related, I think, items that they are going to sell there. And then I found this other bucket hat that I'm thinking of maybe turning into a dog one. So this is a small one, but it is in this khaki color. And then there's another one here in red. So for this one, I'm thinking of maybe turning it into a Elmo inspired one. I was able to make one before, and some pictures I have seen from Facebook has inspired me to work on more or different other characters. So this one, I'm gonna turn into an Elmo inspired one. I'm gonna show you next time, guys, how they are gonna look like. So now I'm gonna show you guys some inserted projects that I made this past days as requested by one of my Suki and friend Altam or Analea. She has made me I have made her some Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse inspired items or character hats from before. So this time she requested for some Mickey Mouse inspired one for a 12-month-old baby. So this one I was able to make it out of the chart for the shaping of it or for the sizing of it. So this is how it turned out, and it's gonna be for a 12-month-old to 1-year-old. So just a while ago I was able to work on the ears. I have inserted some felt cloth inside, and then I worked on the features of it, like the mouth, the nozzle, and the eyes. I wanted to work on it earlier, but my back is aching. I think I have what do you call it, arthritis for my back, or my, I don't know. But my back was aching a while ago, so I needed to take some rest so that I can continue working on this project here. So that is the first one, the first hat that she asked from me. And then there's this other one that I have made out of a reference. She gave me a picture, so I copied it as precise as I can, or I just copied it from the picture, and it has a tassel to it like this, and a flap, an ear flap, and it also has some button eyes, and it has those ears to them. I find it quicker to make because it is smaller. But that is the 2 items that I'm gonna try to send her tomorrow, because it is due on Friday, and I think it will take 3 days for these items to get to her. So that is one of the hats. So yesterday afternoon, Ate's family went up here for us to celebrate Mama's birthday. So they brought up some cake and ice cream, but I just limited myself from eating ice cream because it is sweet. But when they were here, uh, they rummaged this drum from outside full of stuff uh, about the kids, like some pregnancy tests that ate has collected throughout the years, some memorabilia of sorts. So along with some of the memorabilia, we found this fabrics here, and these are the fabrics that Mama stocked up, or she stored it from before for when she was sewing some seat covers for customers. So these are some of the fabrics that was left, and I asked her for it, so she gave it to me. So they are quite thick, these fabrics here, and they are quite nice. So I'm just thinking of what item to make out of them. So this is the first one, and they have those lovely vintage looking flowers there. And then there's this other one here that looks embroidered to me. So I'm gonna try to work on some sewing project. I may be experimenting on some of them in the future. So it's quite nice to work on other stuff aside from crochet, like sewing. So this is the last one. So I'm just thinking of what to do with them, but I'm gonna try to find that out and maybe share with you guys those projects in the future. So if you guys are wondering where Dyno makes is, I will put their address on the description box below. And if you're from Manila and you're finding a physical yarn store, I highly recommend for you guys to go there, because they have a wide selection of yarns there, and that's also the reason why I want to go back there and try some yarns that I wasn't able to work on in the past. Last Saturday, I was able to have my blood checked again. I fasted for 8 hours, and when I got to the lab the next morning, I was waiting for the medical technologists from my usual lab, but they didn't come yet, and I was waiting for several minutes already, and I don't want to waste my fasting, so I went to another one, and luckily they have an FBS testing. So my result is a little bit high, and I was going to consult with my doctor last Friday, but they went to Hong Kong Disneyland then. So it just a while ago that I was able to consult with her, and I was asking her if I can stop drinking metformin. So we're going to try for a month not to drink any medicine, and if my blood sugar is controlled, she is not gonna require me to drink some medicine. But if it is still the same, she's gonna recommend to me another type of medicine that I will take. So hopefully I will be able to lose some blood sugar by diet and exercise. So that's what I'm gonna try during the span of the month. So I'm gonna let go of you guys right now and try to edit this video, and I'm gonna try to put it up tonight, so because tomorrow we have an event in Kumu, and I just want to be caught up with you guys, because I know that I haven't been posting a regular podcast recently. But if ever I find some interesting clips of outside, I always put them on the end bits. And thank you very much guys for sticking up with me throughout the years. And thank you very much for being my friend and being there for me and watching my videos. So that's it for now. God bless everyone.